It's time for some Monday Night War, but you take out Stone Cold Steve Austin, you add in the War Raiders, and what do you get? You get about 6 million less viewers. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Wrestling. They used to call this Raw's War. We had the War Raiders in the main event. People will say they were bringing the war back, but they didn't bring anything back, including the viewers with the War Raiders coming in and bringing in the lowest number of the 8 quarters, and that was the main event, tag team titles on the line. And honestly, man, I just knew this was going to tank the ratings. Who's sitting up to watch the War Raiders? Like, let's say there's something else happening on a Monday night, which there is. Football. The XFL.
Well, it's the NFL, but you said who's sitting up on a Monday night to watch it? We did.
Oh, so we did, aye.
Aye, so there you
That's
go.
even worse for us, because it's like, it doesn't finish to 3 AM.
Joe Testori in his wee depressed voice went, Raw is war. And it's just like, nah, it's just not, man. No, I don't get. They repackaged the War Raiders. They were cutting a promo backstage looking like a biker gang, but they come out as the Viking Raiders again. That's what they look like.
Viking Experience, the Viking Raiders, the War Raiders. I mean, you can call them what you want. I just released them both.
Not remember 6 months ago, man. The other one was injured, and he was the Viking on Raw, but on NXT he was wearing
the jeans,
the blue jeans, man, and the cowboy boots.
Ivar.
Aye, Ivar, you're Ivar the terrible, man. But let's talk about quarter one, shall we?
Aye, quarter one. CM Punk, Seth Rollins, live angle, 1.614 million in this quarter. Not that impressive, in my opinion.
No, it's not, considering what they've done here, a few short weeks ago, man. This quarter was over 2 mil, wasn't it?
It was, but this week not really delivering. So, yeah, 1.614 million in the quarter, 662,000 in the key demo. Quarter two, Judgment Day backstage. You got Adam Pearce, Seth Rollins, Drew McIntyre backstage. We then got Braun Breaker versus Ludwig Kaiser. This went down 3% to 1.563 million, and also down 7% in the key demo to 617. So drop off going into quarter two. Quarter three, drop off continues. Braun Breaker versus Ludwig Kaiser. This lost 6% in the viewership to 1.462, and 5% in the key demo to 585. Albeit there was 2 ad breaks in quarter three, so expecting that to go down, to be fair.
Yeah, I mean, you are expecting to go down, but the problem for me is with this Raw, it's like, you see Punk and Rollins kick off the show, and apart from Rollins talking to Pearce backstage in quarter two, they're not there.
No, they're not.
And, I mean...
A one and done.
And you know what? I feel like recently they haven't done a lot of one and dones, like they've spread people out throughout the night.
Your top guys should start the show and finish the show.
You want to know the secret? Do you want to know why these guys were one and done tonight? Begins with T.
Triple H.
Triple, technically true, but tape shows. I genuinely believe that is what it is. I have noticed this recently, because by God, there's a lot of tape shows. They tend to just have one and dones until they do the tape show. And that, to me, this makes even less sense. It's like, hold on, you've got them all under the same roof for tape shows, so surely that should be 2 great shows back to back, but it's, we gave the live audience CM Punk here for 10 minutes, you're going to get him again in 2 hours. I don't get it, man. And also the fact that they taped 1 hour of next week's Raw before this hour, these 2 hours, and then the last hour after it. Is that the correct way of doing it? Does that keep the crowd hot for both shows? Probably, you could argue, rather than you get the live show, then you get the tape show. But either way, man, do away with tape shows. Give us some good wrestling, alright? No one cares about tape shows. And these guys don't deserve it. They don't deserve the time off.
They get enough time off throughout the years it is. Look at them, man. Anyone's barely there fucking full time. People just randomly missing every week.
Yep.
They take as much time off as they want. This era's so soft.
Braun Breaker, though, his clip didn't draw, and his quarter decreased massively. The stock is plummeting.
The stock is plummeting, but quarter four, Braun Breaker, Kaiser continued. Then we got New Day, Rey Mysterio, Saturday Night Main Event recap, War Raiders video. This went up 8%. So yeah, big increase here, over 100,000. Not sure why. Also a big increase in key demo, up 12%. Don't really know why, but there you go. Quarter four, delivering Quarter 5 also delivered, 9 o'clock to 9:15. Adam Pearce backstage. You've got Liv Morgan in the Rhea Ripley live promo. Then Sami Zayn and Drew McIntyre backstage. This went up 3% to 1.624 million. And up 8% in the key demo to 707,000.
Could this be around half time in the Monday Night Football?
Quarter 5, possibly. But quarter 5 is always
Maybe more quarter 4 then. Because they've seen a pretty big increase for no reason. Because, no secrets, that quarter 4 is pretty bogging. A Saturday night main event recap with the War Raiders. That's not exactly cutting the mustard.
No, I mean, it could have been, I think, this is Monday, does the football start Monday at 20 past 12? Nah, it's more, I don't know, half-time would be more around, well, I guess it would, 2:45, but that would be more around 7:15. So yeah, I don't know why it increased, it is what it is. 2:45 then was the highest quarter key demo and viewership. Quarter 6, Final Testament, you've got The Miz in there, Zoe Stark versus Raquel versus Caden Carter. This lost 8% in both viewership and key demo. Hardly surprising. I just see the Final Testament, I see Zoe Stark, Caden Carter, Raquel, and it's no surprise this tanked.
No, of course not. I mean, if you were picking 3 women to tank a rating, it would probably be these 3 on Raw. Even though I don't mind Raquel.
Biggest loss of the night, 131,000 down.
I mean, that is bogging. No two ways around it, man. But it's just, we see this every week. I mean, kind of sick of talking about these quarters because it's all, they do it this week, it's the same this week. Triple H will just never fucking learn. Never learn. They'll never learn. It's the same pattern. What's that saying? Repeating the same thing over and over again is the definition of insanity. Well, Triple H is insane then. He's clinically insane.
Yeah, I mean, let's not pretend like McMahon wasn't doing this as well for a long time.
No wonder I said McMahon didn't do it, though.
He said Triple H will never learn. It's like Tony Khan does the same shit.
Shouldn't Triple H learn from McMahon?
They need to be more cutthroat, man. See, if it was me and I owned this company or I was in charge, see if I seen that you continuously were doing low numbers, you would just be released.
At least McMahon did it at one point. You know what? Triple H, right? He brings back like old pay-per-view names, old belts, and like old gimmicks like that, and people bow down to him. People think it's great, don't they? Though. It's the Wing Eagles belt. Oh, he called that pay-per-view Bad Blood. Oh, that's NXT Great American Bash. Oh, that's NXT in your house. Yo, you can call it whatever you want, man. Right? But what's actually happening on the television screen is not good. You know what I mean?
Yeah, see if Triple H brought back WrestleMania 17, would it be WrestleMania 17 quality? Absolutely not. It would just be the name, wouldn't it?
Yeah, honestly, I just... It's like, I don't think TNA ever really had like great pay-per-view names, but fuck me, I mean, some of them are better than Manias, you know what I mean? It's like, there's pay-per-view names, like, it's like the cherry on the top, man.
Lockdown's a good name.
Yeah, Lockdown's a good name, but see Cherry, it is like the cherry on the top of pay-per-view name. People marking it, I think that Winged Eagle pushed it over the line into a good pay-per-view. How did it save it? People fucking Clay, how desperate's that, man? What's a belt do? Oh, but Kevin Owens, he's running away with the belt.
I actually think TNA had decent ones. Slammiversary, Bound for Glory. I don't know, I think TNA had pretty good names.
They did. Maybe I went a wee bit too much into TNA.
Sacrifice.
I know, but compared to WWE, they always lacked. But then when WWE hit about like 2009, you've got like bragging rights and a pretty hell in a cell. That's when WWE lost the plot, man.
Quarter 7, R-Truth, Alpha Academy, Pete Dunne, American Made, New Day, Damage Control, Pure Fusion Collective, and in the beginning of Judgment Day War Raiders. This somehow didn't lose any viewers, and I don't know how, because just, I mean, you got fucking Pete Dunne in there first of all, and then Pure Fusion Collective. For me, that's enough.
Sounds like a collective of shite in there, man.
So no change really. Actually went up 2,000 viewers, but went down 6,000 in the key demo. Not a lot happening. Then main event, quarter 8, Judgment Day versus War Raiders to end the show. Down 4% to 1.438 million, and down 10% in the key demo to 581,000. Lowest key demo and the lowest viewership overall. So quarter 5 had the highest, both viewership and key demo. Quarter 8 had the lowest. And that seems to be a trend, to be honest. Now, I think it's a trend that you could break, depending on what you put in these quarters. But, yeah, that didn't happen. I would like to think that if you put the War Raiders in quarter 5, but you put the Liv Morgan, Rhea Ripley stuff with Drew McIntyre in quarter 8, the numbers would be different.
I feel like WWE's just consigned to the fact, though, that their shows never end well, and so they purposely don't put the stuff that they think might draw in it. Honestly, like, yeah, as you say, quarter 5 stuff would be better than quarter 8. Hell, I mean, why not have the Punk Rollins segment end the show with Pierce announcing that the match is going to take place at Netflix?
I mean, yeah, for me, Raw, SmackDown, main event always had the top guys. I think we've seen over the years that's not been the case. Is this WWE just giving up, thinking that the main event stuff that they're doing, their top guys, they want as many eyes to feud it as possible? Therefore, they believe that having their top stars in quarter 1 and quarter 5, they think that's better than having it in quarter 8 when maybe as much people won't see them. I don't know, to me that's... I couldn't imagine WWE like saying to Austin here, you're never going to be in the main event because we want as many people as possible to see you. And first of all, if Austin was, no matter what quarter Austin was in, that would have been the highest quarter. But you know what, it is like very defeatist, isn't it? It's a shite mentality. The main event guys can't be in the main event because you want to try and capitalise as much as possible.
But that's all I see it as, man. I feel like, especially Raw, I think with SmackDown, they have ended quite a lot of shows with the Bloodline. I mean, a lot of the time.
Is it because Raw's 3 hours and they're just used to that? So they're used to not putting the main event guys?
I think it could be. Honestly, I can...
But I think with the 2-hour shows, if they actually put the main event guys last, the drop-off wouldn't be that bad anymore.
I can't remember the last time CM Punk ended a show.
No, which is embarrassing.
I wouldn't even be surprised if CM Punk, since his return, hasn't ended one show on Raw. Nah, there probably is an outlier in there, but, see the best Raws, right, this year. Is it any coincidence it was the stuff with, like, Rock and Rhodes and Reigns, like, ending the show?
No, because that's the way you want to end it.
You remember, like, Rock coming out and battering the, like, Jey Uso, he threw him down the ramp, and then he bloodied Rhodes at the end of the show. With the glasses on. Look at me, you son of a fucking bitch, and all that shit. I mean, you know what I mean? It's not just The Rock, guys, right? Yeah, it's The Rock, it's brilliant, but to me, it's got more impact when it's at the end of the show. I think the War Raiders winning...
Because it's the last thing you see.
Yeah, I think
it's got a lasting impression.
But do you not agree? Do you not think if the War Raiders, right, defeat the Judgment Day in the first quarter, it's like it's a more interesting start to the show than CM Punk and Rollins repeating the same thing over and over again. But I think,
agree.
Even though Punk and Rollins are repeating the same thing that they've done for, like, it feels like months, even though it's fairly fresh, I guess you could say, I think just putting it in the main event slot's much better. It's much more neater that way. No one cares about the Judgment Day War Raiders, but if you begin the show with a title match and you have a title change, and then you've got, like, the Judgment Day, like, unraveling throughout the show, that's more interesting than what we got. And also another thing, the War Raiders are fine, so to speak, to kick off a show, right? But they should not fucking be main event. Look at the...
they shouldn't be kicking off a show either.
No, they shouldn't be, but I mean, I can accept kicking off a show, ending it. I mean, look, I mean, Jericho and Benoit against Triple H and Austin. There's dumb fucks out there, man, that would believe this match is better than that.
It's not. It's definitely not. Anyway, guys, that's it. Just, shite. Shite. War Raiders, not surprised people stopped watching. I mean, it's a throwaway tag team match. Oh, but Priest was involved. Who cares?
Remember this, guys. You can put guys in the main event, but it doesn't make them main eventers.
No, it does not. And that's it. We'll catch you in the next one. Fog Wrestling, our main eventer, so hit that like button. Till then, peace.